my name is Jack Stern, and welcome to the Rec Center, your place for the latest and greatest hip-hop from today and yesterday. Now, today I'm going to take a quick dive into Nyck at Night, the latest album from Pro Era members Nyck and Kirk. Nyck at Night is an 8-track collection of some of the best material that these artists have to offer for the Beast Coast. The main sell of this project is the way that Nyck and Kirk are able to trade bars while holding their own lyrically. Nyck brings the greatest technical aptitude here with verses that are just laden with metaphors and unconventional rhyme schemes, but Kirk is no slouch either. The two do a great job of matching each other's energy while staying fluid on the mic. My favorite track, All Night, is probably the best example of this, with Nyck and Kirk just staying totally flexed out and confident for the entire hook. Front to back, this track just hits on all of the notes that make Nyck and Kirk a good duo. The beat has these eerie female vocals, some thumping bass, and then some snapping noises and irregular hi-hats. Like, the whole thing sounds like the musical equivalent of a ghostly tornado. Some of the more standout beats here are the ones that try to incorporate a greater variety of sounds and even try to switch up the roadmap of the songs. The beat on the track Wake Up has this great series of record scratching skills with some really nice smooth jazz and piano samples. There's also a great sense of chill in the song No One Seems to Care. Here, Nyck and Kirk are rapidly switching back and forth between each other's verses as they lead their bars into the title sample of the song. I just love the layout they chose here because it was really a great way of putting the chemistry of these two rappers at the forefront of a song. I mean, just like look at these lyrics, like they're just on point the entire time here. The synergy between Nyck and Kirk is further accentuated on the Pro Era Posse track Audiopium. Joey Badass delivers this fierce and engaging hook as all of these Pro Era members are just trading verses back and forth on this beat that's like gothic and just totally dirty. This track, like so many others on the album, really captures the essence of the Beast Coast movement, both in terms of lyrics and in beats. Some beats I feel like could have been a bit more varied though. This was definitely the case on Perfect Murder and Highlights, which I felt like had a lot of stagnant drum patterns and sort of boring guitar and piano parts after I got used to a lot of the verses. The really melodic hook on Highlights just lost a lot of its zest to me after I got used to so many hooks where Nyck and Kirk were basically just laying down the most hype bars they can think of at the height of the song. The hook on Highlights just really lost a lot of its zest to me after I got used to so many hooks where Nyck and Kirk were basically just laying down the most hype bars they could think of at the height of the song. There's really not a whole lot to say about this album because really to no fault of its own, it's fairly straightforward. I mean, Nyck and Kirk are basically getting down to the business of what they do best here, and for that reason the final verdict is easily going to be a 4 out of 5 stars here. If you're looking for a short but sweet album from the Beast Coast movement, then don't hesitate to give this a shot. And with that all wrapped up, let's go into an outro.